I would like to welcome you to today's memorial wreath-laying ceremony in honor of Blackjack. Ladies and gentlemen, and special guests, good morning and welcome to historic Joint Base Myer-Henderson Hall. Originally established as Fort Whipple in 1863 and changed to Joint Base Myer-Henderson Hall in 2009. Its main purpose was fortification and the defense of Washington. Since its inception, Joint Base Myer-Henderson Hall has been the home of horse cavalry, artillery, and infantry. Today, it is home to the Old Guard, the United States Army Band, and the United States Army Garrison. The 3rd United States Infantry Regiment traces its lineage back to the 1st American Regiment of 1784. Dating even further back in history, horses have enjoyed a long and illustrious record of service in the United States Army. Since the first muster of 3,000 horses on December 27, 1776, horses have assisted in United States military operations. From the days of the American Revolution to the 400,000 horses in service under Allied forces in World War II, to the Special Forces soldiers in the mountains of Afghanistan on horseback in 2001, horses have provided support for the United States Army and its mission. The soldiers you will see today are from the 3rd United States Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard. They are part of the U.S. Army Military District of Washington and serve as guardians of the nation's capital. These soldiers execute one of their main duties in Arlington National Cemetery by expertly rendering military honors to all branches of our nation's fallen. More specifically, the U.S. Army Caisson Platoon serves as the mounted escort for military full honor funerals in Arlington National Cemetery. Today, we honor Blackjack, a coal-black quarter Morgan cross, who served as the U.S. Army Caisson Platoon of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard. Named in honor of General John J. Blackjack Pershing, he served as the riderless horse in thousands of full honor funerals for all branches of the military. With boots reversed in the stirrups, he was the symbol of a fallen leader. Blackjack served as the comparison horse for the state funeral procession of President John F. Kennedy on Sunday, November 24th, 1963. Blackjack also served as the comparison horse for Presidents Herbert Hoover and Lyndon Johnson, and for General Douglas MacArthur. Blackjack retired from active service, but remained at the Caisson Stables, where he was cared for by the men of the Old Guard Caisson section. Upon his death on 6 February 1976, after 20 years of military service, he was cremated and buried here on Summerall Field with full military honors, including his own riderless horse. Today, we are gathered to honor the life of Blackjack, the last horse issued by the U.S. Army Quartermaster General from the Remount Depot in Fort Reno, Oklahoma. Please stand for the posting of the colors and remain standing for the laying of the wreath.
Advance the colors.
Escorted by the host, Colonel Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and render the appropriate honors for the laying of the wreath and the playing of taps. On the first note of the music, all military personnel in uniform will render a hand salute. All military personnel not in uniform will remove their headgear with their right hand and hold it at the left shoulder with the hand over the heart. It is appropriate for all others to place their right hand over the heart.
Ready, set, off!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please remain standing for the retiring of the colors.
Advance the colors. Colors, turn. Move. Work on. Colors. Hope. Retire the colors. Colors. Colors, turn. Move.
This concludes today's ceremony. The United States Army is honored to have presented today's memorial wreath laying in honor of Blackjack. We invite all of our honored guests to the Caisson Stables for a brief reception. Caisson soldiers will be available for questions or tours. At 12:30, buses will leave for an observance of a guard change and subsequent briefing at the Tomb of the Unknowns. Thank you for attending.